This Week in Hip Hop is like a full-length movie. Drug busts, lawsuits, rapper fallouts, reality TV chaos, and even a former cop suing a football legend over his wife. If you're into hip-hop, scandals, or just straight-up unpredictable stories, this is one of those updates you don't want to miss. Let's start with one of the craziest revelations: Turkey Leg Hut. The famous Houston-based Turkey Leg Hut, known for having lines wrapped around the block, is now being accused of something no one saw coming. According to the FBI, the restaurant was allegedly moving marijuana in custom-branded Turkey Leg Hut bags. Yes, you read that right. Cannabis served with your turkey leg, like a secret menu item. The feds reportedly described the operation as out of control, with one agent jokingly saying, "No wonder the place always had a line around the corner." But things get darker. The business is supposedly caught up in a messy internal war. One of the owners allegedly tried to burn down a rival bar, possibly connected to the other half-owner of Turkey Leg Hut. The entire situation sounds like something out of a crime drama. And in the middle of it all, 50 Cent reacted in classic 50 Cent fashion, saying, "Let me get back at the Turkey Leg Hut, smoke this and catch the munchies." Only he can turn an FBI bust into a marketing opportunity. Then we have Top 5, known mainly for being close to Drake, not for any major musical work. This guy has a long history of getting into trouble with the law, including beating serious charges just to catch new ones. Now he's popping up in pictures with Kanye West, which raised eyebrows for many. From murder charges to online trash talk, people are wondering why someone like Kanye, who's already got enough controversy, would align himself with Top 5. At this point, Top 5 is more infamous than famous, and his presence around big names continues to puzzle fans. Meanwhile, one of the most respected attorneys in hip-hop, Drew Finling, sat down with DJ Academics to break down the case involving Lil Durk. Finling explained that prosecutors are using the Rico Act as a legal shortcut, comparing it to steroids for the courtroom. All prosecutors have to do is prove a pattern of criminal activity, and suddenly you've got years of charges stacked against you. Finling, who previously helped Big Meech get a lighter sentence and represented Cardi B in her strip club case, believes he can help Lil Durk too. But with how sloppy Durk has reportedly been, it's a steep hill to climb. Finling's resume is impressive, but it also highlights a deeper truth. If he's the go-to lawyer for rappers, that means rappers are constantly fighting the system, and sometimes themselves. On a more confusing note, Mike Epps is currently beefing with legendary boxer James Toney. Why? Nobody really knows. Epps posted a video basically saying, "I just saw you last week. What's the problem?" And then challenged Toney to a fight, throwing jabs about his appearance, saying he looks like Florida Evans. It feels random, chaotic, and extremely entertaining. Epps clearly doesn't care who he's up against, boxer or not. He's ready to throw down, or at least talk trash until it goes viral. Glorilla, once thought to be fading from the spotlight, is back and stronger than ever. After many predicted her moment had passed, she made a solid comeback over the past year. She's now being talked about as one of the top female rappers in the game, showing that with enough grit and timing, a second wind is always possible. Salute to her for pushing through the industry noise. On the flip side, influencer Ari Fletcher is making headlines not for music, but for being overwhelmed by her own fame. She vented online about people waiting for her at the gym to give her business cards, gifts, or try to network during her workouts. Her message was clear: that's creepy. She claims she's just trying to work out in peace, but the internet responded with mixed feelings. Some say she should expect this because she chased fame, dated high-profile rappers like Moneybagg Yo and G Herbo, and post her every move online. Others feel for her. After all, constant attention can get exhausting. Still, many argue that if you're really that bothered, why not invest in a home gym and move in silence? Then there's love and hip-hop drama spilling into real life. Amy Luciani apologized to Ciara after calling her Michael Jackson in a confessional. The insult hit hard because of Ciara's changed appearance, likely due to cosmetic surgery. Amy later said she was in attack mode and went lower when Ciara went low. But even with the apology, many people online were saying what Amy said wasn't totally off. Sierra's look has drastically changed, and in a world obsessed with image, these kinds of clashes are becoming more and more common. Now for one of the most bizarre stories. A former Maryland police officer is suing retired NFL star Steve Smith Sr. for allegedly sleeping with his wife, and he's asking for over $100,000. The situation escalated after a phone call between the officer and Smith surfaced, where Smith just flat out says, "Sorry." That's it. No denial, no argument. Just a calm sorry. The awkward, straight-to-the-point admission makes the whole thing even crazier. The officer, understandably upset, wants justice, or at least some kind of compensation for the emotional damage. While all this is happening, Kanye West's legal problems are stacking up. He's facing lawsuits for sexual misconduct, anti-Semitism, and workplace discrimination. A new attorney named Mono Zad is reportedly stepping into a major role on Kanye's legal team. The mountain Kanye is climbing legally seems to be getting steeper, especially after leaked videos showed him making questionable comments to his staff. He's still Kanye, bold, controversial, and walking a tightrope, but it's clear this time things might not end in his favor. Lil Yachty also made waves this week after breaking down his fallout with a former female artist he signed, one who is also a close friend. Yachty revealed that he spent money and effort building her up, helping her tour, stream, and look the part. But when things went sour personally, she didn't want to drop music under his label anymore. According to Yachty, she believed she had new deals lined up, but no one actually wanted to sign her. Eventually, a deal did come, and Yachty was fine with letting her go, but only if she returned his expensive jewelry. We're talking 8-carat earrings, a luxury watch, and other bling that helped create her image. She refused. Yachty's point is simple. Business is business. He invested in her brand, and without him, she likely wouldn't have the buzz she enjoys. If she wants out, the least she can do is return the costumes. Then Akon dropped a bombshell, saying that TPAIN went broke trying to keep up with him. According to Akon, every time he bought a car, TPAIN bought one too, until he outdid himself with a Bugatti, which Akon says was the final mistake. TPAIN, known for revolutionizing auto-tune, did go through a rough financial patch due to bad investments and management. But to his credit, he bounced back. He fixed the problems, got new management, and now he's making more money than ever. Still, it's a cautionary tale about flex culture. Trying to outshine someone else with no plan can lead to disaster.